What's up, YouTube? Hey, this one's gonna be, I say what's up, YouTube a lot. I was going through my videos and it's always, what's up, YouTube? What's up? That's kind of repetitive, right? Do I need to switch that up? How you people doing? Anyway, this video is gonna be what they should have told you when you started your own carpet cleaning business, as far as technique and stuff like that, right? So yeah, stay tuned. We're on our first job of the day, and this may be from different jobs throughout the week. Whatever I think is valuable, I'm going to add to it, right? There's a lot of things that we don't think about when we first started doing a certain service that we often mess up, maybe have to go back and fix later. So if you watch this, you're going to not make those mistakes. You have to take some notes, all right? Yeah, we're in California, and it feels like winter right now, but it's not. It's crazy. It's bipolar. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, in this area, the whole carpet was easily done with our normal pre-spray. There's a couple of dark spots right here. Instead of boosting my whole pre-spray, I just had a little sputter bottle with some high pH stuff or whatever you're using. I don't even use a high pH stuff, but it does high pH stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Sprayed those areas, right? The 1.5 gallon pump-up spray, sprayed those areas, agitated it in. No need to waste all that product and have residue carpet throughout the house for just a couple spots. Makes sense, no? All right, guys, so make sure you have some corner guards. All right, so the other guys, they don't do it, guys. A lot of them don't. All right, don't assume everybody is doing the same thing. So I don't know how many times I've been told, I've never seen those before, and they've had their carpets cleaned plenty of times. And guess what? They become return customers because we care about the property. You know, we're protecting their property by putting these down. We're doing these extra things to just acquire these customers and turn them into lifelong clients. And that's the point, right? So when you're in business, and if that's not your focus, then you're probably going to be a failing business, or you can do a lot of advertising. So the more customers you turn into a client, the better off your business is going to be, and the better your life's going to be, really. Not all stains are removable, including urine stains, right? It all depends on what they're using, right? So what we did is we went over that, got a lot better, but not fully out. So did a post spray. Probably won't go nowhere, but you need to know. And a lot of times people use Folax, Resolve, and a Bissell product, and it sets stains. They treat their urine spots. So the way to detect it, if it looks kind of a yellowish, or it looks brighter than the carpet, it's not going to go nowhere. It's bleached out. Okay, that's the opportunity for you guys to sell them your own spotter. All right. All right, so very important. If you're doing tile cleaning, there's a reason why we move at a certain pace. Because if you do that, then you're going to get chatter marks, as you can tell. Right? Depends on your PSI, right? The higher your PSI, the faster you can move with it. So you don't want to do that. So this is about 1,000 PSI, and this is about how fast you want to go, max. And you can really tell on this type of tile. On other type of tiles, it's going to be harder until it dries. So make sure the speed is good, because see, you don't want to do that, because you don't have to come back and fix something like that. You're going to have to re-clean the whole floor. So about this speed right here is going to keep you safe. Listen, guys, one of the biggest things that we as business owners want to not do is miss calls, or miss leads, or let these leads go, right? So for me, I use a lead catcher app. So pretty much they can get on my website and go ahead and get a quote, but it catches their leads at the same time. So I get a notification right away. So people just can't ghost, right? Just go in there and get a quote and then bounce. You know, I got the information. I give them a call right away. Hey, this is Tommy from Green Rhino. Hey, I seen you got an estimate online. Do you have any questions? And then you can close the deal, right? So a lot of price shoppers out there, so tools like this, totally necessary. I'll link below all my videos for that. Yeah, quote, tighten. All right, guys, so as far as pre-spraying, there's a very happy medium, guys, that is really gonna make a big difference. If you're not putting enough on, you're clean. I don't care what you're using, high pH or whatever, especially if you're not agitating. You're not gonna get it. It's gonna be a harder job, right? So you gotta make sure you put enough, but not too much. Right, and if you're using encapsulation type formulas, right, you're not gonna leave a residue, and anything left behind is gonna drive into a crystal and vacuum up. Okay, so that's chemistry, nerd stuff there, but it's very important. Right, so a lot of people, they wanna maybe pre-spray like this and use like a gallon for like 3 rooms. That's not enough. It's not enough. And if you're using high pH stuff, that could be your problem, right? So that's why you're chasing this high pH stuff when you really don't need it. For instance, this job right here is a neutral pH. It's on a higher end than neutral, but it's neutral. You don't need high pH jobs on every job. It's just, or solutions on every job. All right, and there's a difference between neutral pH and encapsulation formulas. Smart chemistry. This is smart chemistry. This is gonna dry into a crystal. This leaves no residue. This cleans amazing. I'm not gonna tell you what this is because you might think this isn't as good as the stuff you use, and I give a rat's, but I didn't want to say the other word. But I just tell you what, what I do, and so make sure you put enough down, guys. All right, and agitate. You're gonna get the best cleans. All right, and also if you're doing a pet treatment, we're doing a full-on pet treatment, wall to wall. You got to make sure you get enough on there. All right, it's peroxide based, right? And we use peroxide based products. We don't use enzymes, and that's actually gonna help when it comes to if you're worried about mold or whatever, right? It's gonna help, and that's what's gonna really get rid of the stains and help with the odor. Okay. So yeah, if you're gonna do a light mist for a full pet treatment, when you have heavily soiled urine carpet, you're probably gonna get a callback. It's probably still gonna stink. You're just gonna put a little bit on there. That chemistry is your secret weapon. Try cleaning carpet with just water and see how that turns out. Another tip, guys, not every stain is removable, all right? The sooner you learn that, the easier it's gonna be when you're starting out, because a lot of stress is unnecessary. If you use whatever's in your toolbox and it doesn't come out, it's permanent. Not your problem. You're there to fix their problems. They made the problem. All right, guys, so one of the most important, well, probably the most important, if you're just starting out, tip that I can give you guys is if you're thinking about starting a business, if you're thinking about starting any business, don't tell people what you want to do. Just don't tell them. Keep it to yourself and work on it, right? Because oftentimes, most of the time, almost 99% of the time, these people that you tell and you think you're going to get support from them, it's going to be just the opposite, and it's going to burst your bubble, and it could be the factor of making you quit before you even start. All right, so it's very important, very super important, so keep it to yourself.
Started from the dirt where the dreams don't grow.